What is up, guys? Happy Sunday. I'm just jumping on here real quick to show you what I did for meal prep this week. So I don't typically meal prep because I tend to get kind of tired of it after a while, but instead of making individual meals that are like chicken and rice or something like that, what I did was I just bulk prepped meat and carbs and veggies, so I can make different meals. So if I don't want chicken with rice, I can have chicken with potatoes, or I can have ground turkey with either rice or potatoes or something like that, so I can keep mixing it up so it doesn't get quite as boring. So I'm going to do a longer video sometime showing you guys how to, how I actually made this stuff, but I'm kind of sick still, so I am kind of going to keep this short and sweet. I'm just going to show you what I did. I have some chicken tenders here, just baked in the oven for 15 minutes with Italian seasoning, garlic powder, salt and pepper on them. Then I have some purple potatoes here that I did on the stove. Hi, Amy. And they just have rosemary on them and garlic powder and salt and pepper, so pretty simple, pretty basic. I have some ground turkey, 93.7. If I'm really wanting to cut a lot of fats out, I'll use the 99, but after being sick for the last 5 days, I'm kind of just trying to clean it up a little bit, so I'm going to the 93. And then I have a mix of brown rice and quinoa here. I typically do one or the other, but I only had a half a cup of brown rice left, and I had quinoa. So what I decided to do was, I am good, how are you? What I decided to do was just make both of them. So there's a lot here. There's probably 6 cups of rice and quinoa here. So what I am going to do is I'll probably mix some in with eggs or something like that throughout the week. So that way I can use that up. And then I also have some venison sausage here, which I really like with rice. So that's probably going to be a mix that I'll do. I also eat this with eggs sometimes, depending on my mood. But then what I did for my veggies, because I really wish I was more of a frozen veggie person, but it tends to get kind of mushy when you microwave them. So what I did was I made up these salads in these plastic bags, and I don't really like to use plastic bags that often, but I use them because right now they're kind of convenient, and if I know I'm going to be home a lot, I won't use them, but I know I have finals this week, so I'm going to be kind of back and forth a lot. So I stuck them in here, and the salad dressing that I'm going to use on them is this Skinny Girl raspberry vinaigrette. Not the cleanest dressing in the world, not the worst for sure. The venison sausage I actually got because my boyfriend hunts, so that's where the venison sausage comes from. It's homemade, I guess you could say. I didn't buy it at the grocery store, but I know that there's quite a few grocery stores that do sell it. Mostly things like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's might have it, but mine's homemade. So I'm using this Skinny Girl dressing to put on my salads, and like I said, not the best, cleanest salad dressing in the world, but also not the worst. It only has 5 calories for 2 tablespoons, so when you're trying to tighten up a little bit, it's a great one to go to. And it's kind of getting warmer out. I'm keeping my fingers crossed it's going to get warmer out, so I'm using the raspberry one, make it a little more summery, a little more spring. And my salad has about 2 cups of romaine in it, about a cup of baby spinach, about 5 to 6 grape tomatoes, some diced up red bell peppers, and about maybe a quarter cup of cucumbers in each one. So that's mostly just for volume. Super high in vitamin A, super high in vitamin K, getting some iron in there with the spinach. So that is mostly going to make up a lot of my lunches for this week. So that's kind of what I did, yeah. So my dinners will kind of be more on the go. Okay, I feel like having steak tonight or whatever, but my meals 2 and 3 tend to be the ones I struggle with the most. But I'm also going to throw in some protein shakes. My breakfast will be here. I'll show you what my breakfast is going to be. I'm going to have my coffee shake, which I'll show you. I'll also do a video on how to make my coffee shakes that I make. But I'm also going to have a packet. These are 100-calorie packets of oatmeal. This one's apple cinnamon. They also have maple brown sugar. It's the Better Oats brand, and these are the single-serve packets. I'll have one of those, Plus I'll have some diced up strawberries with it. So the goal of the week is micros. So I've been wicked sick the last 5 or 6 days. Haven't worked out in like 5 days. Does not feel like me. But micros, keeping things a little bit cleaner this week, keeping things a little more simple, and a little more voluminous with the salad. So I hope that this is helpful for you guys. If it was, please leave me a comment. If you want to see me do a longer video on like a full meal prep, I can definitely do that for you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. I'll catch you guys later.